must fight evil, no matter where, no matter when, and no matter what the cost.
Professor Kistler. Professor Kistler.
Yes, Andrea.
Your record.
This is Mozart magic flute.
It's stuck.
Whatever would I do without you?
How long have you been at it?
I've only been at it since about 6.
Your clock stopped. It's well past midnight.
Yes, well, just a little longer.
Are you any closer?
I'm more than close. I can just about reach out and touch it.
Hello, Professor Kistler's residence. Just a moment, Mr. Addington.
Yeah, hello, Alexandra. How very nice of you to get in touch with me so quickly.
You said it was urgent.
Would you excuse me, my dear, please?
Oh, of course. I'll see you in the morning. Get some rest.
Albert? You old night owl, what is it?
After 40 years, I think I've finally got the solution to the problem. I wanted you to be the first to know.
You mean to tell me you've gone and done it?
Yes.
You son of a gun. You perfected the process.
Yes, I was using tritium and deuterium, and I finally found the conditions under which a subatomic...
Yeah, English, Albert, English.
I got more than 10 times the energy out that I put in.
Cold fusion?
Yes, Alexander.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. If anybody could do it, I knew it would be you.
Yes, and now I'm just so terrified that history will repeat itself.
Now, you have my word for it. I'll do everything in my power to control the way it's used.
Oh, yes, we all said that. When we split the atom in the 40s.
I know, but we've gone a long way since then. Oh, Albert, this is just miraculous. I'm going to wake up Dean Cartwright first thing this morning and tell him, and then we'll be able to test your results in our lab.
Yes, I'll need at least a week to get all my papers in order.
A week, Albert? Are you that organized in your old age?
No, I have an excellent assistant.
Good night, my friend, and well done.
Good night, Alexander. I could never have done this without you. Thank you for your very, very generous assistance.
Oh, forget that. You did it.
Yes. Good night.
Cold fusion.
Pizza?
I don't think I ordered a pizza. My assistant must have... What do I owe you?
It's all been paid for, sir.
Just...
Lone Star Cinema Friday.
Mr. Anderson, welcome back.
Keanu Reeves stars in Matrix Revolutions. On Lone Star Cinema Friday.
Introducing Maple Leaf Simply Fresh. It's a revolution in food. Maple Leaf Simply Fresh. Delicious refrigerated entrees ready in 2 minutes. And you can find them near the deli.
Come on already, let's go!
You don't drive like her, so why are you paying the same insurance premiums as her? If you're over 50 with a good driving record, you could save up to $400 per year on your car insurance through Gray Power. Because at Gray Power, we believe that if you're over 50 and have a good driving record, you've earned the right to save. You could save up to $400 per year. Insure your car and your home through Gray Power and save even more.
I'm nobody important, I'm just...
You don't drive like her, and you shouldn't pay the same insurance premiums as her. If you're over 50 with a good driving record, it's time to reap the rewards. So call now. You could save up to $400 per year. Even if your premiums have dropped recently, you could still save through Gray Power. Call now and get the power of 50 plus.
Call 1-866-473-9661 or go to graypower.com.
On Lone Star Cinema Saturday.
The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
It's a full day of Arnie.
You're a funny guy, Sully. I like you. That's why I'm going to kill you last.
On Lone Star Cinema Saturday.
Postcard arrived from Bennett. It's amazing. He's only been away 3 days.
I suspect he mailed it before he left.
Typical, trying to save money on postage.
Mr. Addington's office? It's Dean Cartwright from City University.
Oh, Clarence, good morning. How are you?
Alexander, I got your message. I went to see Kistler to discuss the arrangements. There's no sign of him.
Oh, he's probably out having breakfast with the seagulls. You never know with him.
Well, under most circumstances, I would agree with you. But it looks like most of his papers are gone.
Huh? I can't believe that. Including this cold fusion project?
Yes. Perhaps he's off on one of his outings. I've asked campus security to look into it, though.
Yes, that's a good idea. I'll get my people onto it, too.
Mr. Addington, is there something wrong?
I don't know. There could be. I'm not going to wait to find out. Get me Sinclair.
How much time before your plane?
Not time enough.
Oh. Pity.
It's amazing what a divorce can do. You used to be the one with all the excuses.
Well, I never was really good at 4 in the morning.
That is a matter of opinion.
You know, I've been thinking. I thought I'd like to come to Paris for a while.
Oh, Claire, I'm hardly in a bag, you know. Anyway, what about your bookshop?
Oh. Well, it really runs itself, and I'd welcome a change. Isn't it awfully hard without Luke there? Think you're getting married?
Well, actually,
Do you ever see her?
Claire, I have told you.
I know. But wouldn't you like a friend now that you're working alone?
Well, actually, I'm not alone.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I've got a couple of new partners.
What are they like?
Great. Yeah, they're great. I've really got to go.
Gotta run.
Yeah.
JJ, let's go.
Just in time. We're a whisker away from losing our flight time.
I'm so sorry to keep you guys. Afraid I got hideously delayed.
You spend a lot of time here in London?
Yes, I do. I've still got friends here.
Male or female?
Both. Buckle up.
All right. For heaven's sake, boy.
Welcome to Scientific Technology, Research, and Nuclear Development. Professor Kistler. We call it Strand Industries for short.
What? Who are you?
Conrad Strand, at your service, Professor. Kurt will see to it that you're made completely comfortable. You will have everything you want for an extended stay.
Holographic recreation, huh?
I just work here.
Clever.
Why do you think something is wrong?
The professor made an extraordinary, major breakthrough last night. He wouldn't just wander off.
But his dossier cites hundreds of occasions when he's done exactly that.
Look, you don't solve the problem of cold fusion and just toddle off into the night. Not even eccentric old Kistler would do that.
What do you think happened to him?
How do I know? I do know that every damn country in the world wants this process. It's a cheap, limitless source of energy with no radioactive byproducts, no pollution.
That's the good news.
And in the wrong hands? Or need I say more? Let's get on with it.
Link out.
I'll check with the local police. Now, Cartwright's made arrangements for you to talk to campus security, and Gabrielle, see if anybody else knows about Kistler's discovery.
He was on a sabbatical so he could focus on his research, Ms. Germain. He did that 24 hours a day. He didn't socialize with anyone.
Was he close to anybody?
If anyone knows him, it's Dr. Rizard, his assistant. Andrea is one of the brightest young scientists we have. She's invaluable to Albert. But I don't think he confided much to her.
Maybe I can help you.
Oh, what are you doing in here? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm an associate of Professor Kistler's. And you?
Working my way through college. What do you want?
I don't think that is any of your business. If you're a policeman, then let me see some identification or a search warrant. If you're a burglar, there's nothing in here worth taking.
Wrong on both counts. All right, Miss Associate Professor. Let's do some talking.
Professor Kistler, it's a pleasure to have you here.
I'm afraid I can't say the same thing.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
What do you want?
You are one of the most brilliant minds of our century, but it's going to waste. Our company is at the forefront of scientific research and technology.
And you still haven't answered my question.
We're trying to build an environment here to help people like you flourish.
I was flourishing where I was.
Yes, indeed. Your breakthrough on cold fusion is nothing short of brilliant.
And you want it.
That's correct, Professor. And unlike some of our competitors, like Addington International, we've developed a more personal approach.
Thank you, but my existing working arrangements are quite satisfactory.
I could offer you the latest technology, unlimited funding.
Mr. Strand, if I learn nothing else from the atomic bomb, I learned that nuclear research must be used for the benefit of mankind.
Knowledge benefits everyone, Dr. Kistler.
And profits some more than others. The Addington money came with no strings attached.
As does mine, Professor.
I will not help you.
If you will not cooperate, perhaps your assistant will.
She knows nothing.
Then I shall have the chance to find that out for myself.
On Lone Star Cinema, Saturday, it's a full day of Arnie. I'll be back. On Lone Star Cinema, Saturday.
It pays to be prepared, especially when it comes to your credit. So before you make a big purchase, log on to transunion.ca and get your credit report and credit score. You could get better rates and save hundreds, even thousands. Now isn't that a bright idea?
Performance, balance, vitality. It's time you discover the authentic Q-Ray ionized bracelet, the performance bracelet that's designed to help you play, work, and live better.
And I got to tell you, it's probably the finest product I've ever bought.
Since I've worn the Q-Ray, I just feel great. Really balanced, really energetic.
Whatever it does, it works for me.
It ain't coming off.
Like acupuncture, yoga, and Tai Chi, the Q-Ray ionized bracelet is based on traditional Oriental medicine, designed to naturally balance negative and positive energy forces to achieve a state of Qi, where you feel and perform your best. And in just a few seconds, hear how you can try a Q-Ray risk-free for 30 days. Performance. Look closely and you'll see a Q-Ray on the wrists of leading professionals in virtually every sport.
2005 was my best season yet. The only thing I changed was getting with Coach Hart and wearing my Q-Ray bracelet. I feel like I've been on top of my game ever since.
It's really important to feel balanced and rested as well as energetic. And wearing the Q-Ray, I've noticed that I feel great.
Vitality. Millions of Q-Ray wearers are regular people that simply want to enjoy a healthy and enhanced lifestyle and have discovered the Q-Ray advantage for energy and vitality.
Does that thing really work? And my answer is always, if it wasn't working, I wouldn't have been wearing it for the last 2.5 years.
It sort of matches my watch and my ring, and it's sort of a jewelry item for me too. And a lot of people comment on it, and so I know it's very attractive. So I'm not only feeling better, but it looks great.
The Silver Deluxe Q-Ray ionized bracelet is now available with a 30-day risk-free trial. Experience what millions of Q-Ray wearers are raving about. Call the 800 number below now or visit us on the web at qraytv.ca and see how you can have a Q-Ray bracelet in a matter of days. Performance, balance, vitality. Call now. Order your Q-Ray.
And once you try it, you'll realize it works. It's great.
On Lone Star Cinema, Thursday.
Does his disappearance surprise you, Dr. Rizard?
Oh, we're all used to the professor's eccentricities, Miss Sherman.
He missed the faculty lunch this afternoon.
Well, that's par for the course. He thinks they're very boring.
Cartwright thought his papers were missing.
The professor often takes his notes and his reference material with him so that he can study in peace.
Do you know exactly what Professor Kistler is working on?
Yes, he's got a grant from the Addington Foundation to fund his research on cold fusion.
He's been working on that theory for many years.
Well, in physics, yesterday's theory has a funny way of becoming today's fact.
You mean he succeeded?
Since his work on the atomic bomb, he's been in the habit of being very secretive.
So you don't know whether or not he made a significant breakthrough?
Certainly not the specifics.
Have there been any unusual communications? Anything out of the ordinary?
No.
Anyone trying to see him over the last few weeks?
No, everything's been perfectly normal.
Well, you've been very helpful, Dr. Rizard. Thank you.
Not at all. Please let me know if you hear anything.
We'll do that. She graduated from MIT with honors, worked briefly for a research institute in Iran, left when the Ayatollah came to power, returned to school for her PhD sponsored by the Conrad Foundation, and she started working for Kistler back in 1985.
Hello? Yes, Dean Cartwright. Are you sure? No, not at all. Thank you very much indeed for calling. Yeah, bye. But it seems as though Dr. Rizard is missing now, too.
Who do they work for?
The Addington Foundation.
Not for the police? Not for the university? Well?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? What do they know?
They're suspicious, but they have no idea where to look.
You know I hate it when you wear your hair like that.
I missed you. How's the professor doing?
He's worried about you.
Oh, good. Is he going to give you his findings?
So far, he's refused.
Well, I'll talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Later.
When did Alexander start funding Kistler's work?
Oh, it was late in 1984, early 85.
And when did you say that Andrea Rizard started working for Kistler?
1985.
Do you mind running a check on that Iranian Research Institute?
Right.
This seems like too much of a coincidence. Timing, I mean.
American and Iranian financing. Parent company, Strand Industries.
Interesting. And what about the Conrad Foundation?
Parent company, Strand Industries. Idlewood, New York.
Okay. Well, then that looks like our next port of call. JJ, boot her up. Next stop, New York State.
Roger.
Professor.
Andrea? You look different. Have they hurt you?
No. I'm all right.
You should never have been dragged into this.
It's not me they're interested in, Professor. You will have to tell them what you know.
Well, you know that I won't do that.
What you've done is too valuable not to capitalize on it.
I thought you and I believed in the same principles.
I believe in the highest bidder.
Oh, Andrea. You're too young to be so cynical.
And you're too old to be so naive. Now, Professor, I suggest that you eat some dinner. And then give your notes on the process to Strand.
That is not possible, Andrea.
Please reconsider, Professor. Strand looks like a reasonable man. I can assure you he's not.
Satellite link. I got your message, Peter.
We're checking into a possible connection between Strand Industries and...
What the?
Yes, JJ.
Peter, there's something wrong. The computers are malfunctioning, the altimeter keeps fluctuating. The VOR and the nav system are failing. We've lost our flight path.
I'm on my way. Yes, JJ, what's going on?
Big problems, buddy. I think I'm getting some kind of magnetic interference.
Okay, where's your nearest airport?
Well, according to my charts, there's one about 20 miles from here, but I'm not getting any signal.
Yeah, we lost Alexander in the back as well. Is there anyone else you can reach?
My radio and my radar are useless. Nobody can reach us. Look, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh, yeah? And just how old-fashioned is that?
By the seat of our pants, old-fashioned, buddy. Grab a seat.
Terrific. Buckle up, guys. We're gonna have to take her down.
On Lone Star Cinema Sunday, it's a full day of Sylvester Stallone.
Glad you could drop in.
On Lone Star Cinema Sunday.
There's a rumbling across the country. Canadian agriculture is moving forward. Food, health, energy, the environment. These are exciting times. Agriculture is the backbone of a growing industry and a strong and healthy Canada. And wherever you find agriculture, you'll find Farm Credit Canada, advancing the business of agriculture.
Have you ever wondered how you'd feel if you found out you had cancer? Now imagine if you're a 7-year-old.
It's like having somebody put fire on your back and leave it there. The scariest thing about having cancer is knowing you're going to choose the path of life or death. I didn't make a choice. I just prayed to God that I chose the path of life.
There's a very simple thing that you can do to help these children. It's called the Miracle Club, and we need you to call and join right now.
Hello, this is Sick Kids.
When you call to join the Miracle Club for $21 a month, we'll send you the picture and story of a child who's being helped by Sick Kids. When you use your credit card or checking account to join right now, we'll also send you this little bear, all for just $21 a month. Call right now or visit us online to join today. For the sake of all the children, like Julian, who continue to face their worst fears, please call right now.
I fear that the cancer or a different type of cancer that may not be curable may come back once again, and I may not survive whatever I think might be coming.
Please call with your support.
Speed 180.
180.
Flaps 20.
Flaps 20.
Speed 160.
Speed 160.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Full flaps.
Full flaps.
Speed 140.
Speed 140.
Well done, buddy.
What happened, Peter?
That was a malfunction of some kind.
Oh, the insurance went berserk. I'm gonna check the mainframe, Pete.
Computers are down too.
And there's more life in the graveyard.
You know, could be all the solar activity we've been having.
Wow, this is strange. Where are we? Looks like some buildings out there.
Okay. Then let's go check them out.
Yeah, but I was just on the line to Peter and the whole thing went dead.
It must be a computer virus.
Yes, but wasn't the serviceman just here?
Yes, sir, for 3 days.
This is ridiculous, Bennett. A multi-billion-dollar organization on its knees because of a computer chip and a circuit board.
Yes, sir, but I can't do anything from here.
All right, but who the hell do I call to fix a damn thing?
Why not call Elaine?
Miss Previn, at 5 o'clock in the morning?
You just called me at 5 a.m. and I am on holiday, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there are mineral deposits here, and that's causing the interference.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. You did a story on it once.
We're here, I guess.
I know, Gabrielle. I'm not happy.
What the hell is this place? There's no doors.
it ever end?
Not till you reach the pearly gates.
Who's the blonde guy?
Peter Sinclair. Do you like him?
He's cute.
Good. Then I'll save him for the last.
Looks like we got ourselves a door here.
Not a moment too soon. Our little French friend here is running out of puff.
How far were we from Strand Industries when we landed?
About 100 miles.
Exactly right, Mr. Sinclair. I'm sure you know who I am. Welcome to my R&D center, where we develop all those ideas Alexander Addington said wouldn't work, that he refused to invest in. Now, I'm sure even he would have to agree that most of my inventions work very nicely indeed, as you will soon find out.
We're not in the mood for playing games, Mr. Strand.
Oh, but life is a game, Mr. Sinclair. And you are about to embark on the game of a lifetime.
Why don't you come down and teach us how to play it?
I'm sure you'll find it more fun to learn the rules as you play.
Well, I'm kind of a slow learner.
Then I'm afraid you won't live very long.
You all right? Bloody floor's electrified. Okay, guys. I guess we better follow the yellow brick road.
Right behind you, Dorothy. Come on, Toto.
Okay, Strand. You want to play games? We'll play games.
I can do better than that.
Brother, you got change?
Credit card work? Didn't think so.
Me too.
Me three.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Come on. Seems like some electromagnetic security system.
I found it.
Oh, that's wonderful. What was wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing. Miss Previn, this is hardly the moment to...
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the system at this end. It's the communications equipment on the plane that is down.
But that whole damn system is supposed to be fail-safe.
Having trouble, Alex?
What? Who?
You don't recognize me?
Oh, yes. It's Strand, isn't it? How on earth did you manage to...
Breach your security system? Simple. I built it.
You what?
Conrad Computers. Professor Williams bought your system from me.
What can I do for you, Strand? I'm not in the mood to make any investments, if that's what you're after.
And I'm not looking for investors this time. I merely wanted you to see how some of my ideas had panned out.
Well, that's very considerate of you, Strand. I don't really think it's the time nor the place.
Wrong again, Alex. This is precisely the time and the place.
You know, this really is becoming very boring.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Look! Whatever you do, don't pick up that phone.
Congratulations. You've hit the jackpot.
What's going on?
Looks like your regular everyday bomb. Just pull a wire.
Which one?
That's the question.
Come on, Stone, hurry up!
Just a minute.
No, take your time. Mr. Valenti.
I think I found it.
What if you're wrong?
Then we die.
Oh, no. This isn't one of our better days.
Hydraulics. We must do something. They will be killed.
Strand? I know you're there. You stop this insanity. Now!
Peter! Peter!
Reactivate the bomb.
What? Reactivate the bomb. Gabriel. Right? Yeah.
There we go.
Hi.
Okay, let's do three of us.
Okay.
I've got a window. Give me the bomb.
12 seconds.
On Lone Star Cinema Friday, Keanu Reeves stars in Matrix Revolutions.
It ends tonight.
On Lone Star Cinema Friday.
Moms, are you looking for a complete, wholesome school lunch that's convenient too? Try Schneider's Smart Lunch. Each lunch bag contains a chicken fajita, bagel, pizza, or chicken taco, along with crispy rice squares and fruit snacks. Smart Lunch bags also contain sweetened dried fruit and 100% fruit juice from concentrate with added vitamin C. Plus, you can add extra items to the compostable, reusable bag. Feel good giving them Schneider's Smart Lunch to help get them through the day. Brand Power, helping you buy better.
Around here, it's usually organized chaos.
Mom, Katie's coming over in half an hour. She said that was fine.
But I don't think much about it, because with a quick call, I can keep track of what's going on in their day. And that's important to me.
Hello?
So when I heard Rogers had a home phone that would cost me less, I couldn't help but give them a call. Wouldn't you?
Now get Rogers Home Phone for only $19.95 a month. Call 1-866-329-1174.
We're saving $120 this year alone. Switching was so easy. All I had to do is find time to make the call. Our number stayed the same, which is great when you get as many important calls as we do.
What?
And I can call my family across the country for free.
Save $120 over 12 months with Rogers Home Phone. Call 1-866-329-1174 now.
Of all the calls I make in a day, this was a pretty smart one.
It's for you.
Hi, Mom.
I bet you've got a few things around the house that aren't working like they should. I'm gonna show you how a little CLR can make them work like new again. If your shower dribbles like this, you might think it's a pressure problem. How do you solve it? CLR it, and then let's see. Like I thought, hard water buildup. Now you've got a shower you can get wet in. I'll show you how easily CLR takes the rust off this tub. CLR works like magic, cleaning up all kinds of lime, calcium, and hard water buildup. Let's move on to the kitchen. Coffee pots are the worst culprits for hard water buildup. CLR it, swish a little through, and it looks like new. CLR's patented formula works fast on lots of appliances like humidifiers and washing machines. Guaranteed or your money back. So before you call the plumber or have a garage sale, CLR it instead. All kinds of dirty, one kind of clean.
At participating Canadian Tire, Home Hardware and Building Centers, Real Canadian Superstores, Loblaws, Zellers, Safeway, Shoppers Drug Mart, Co-op Stores, Pro Ace, True Value Hardware, V&S, London Drugs, Home Depot.
Friday on E. To pocket the mill, you gotta have skill.
This is about guts. It's about timing.
Check the pretty faces, then pick the right cases.
How about those models? Didn't they look great back there?
When you break the bank, you'll have Howie to thank.
I love bald-headed men.
The always generous Howie Mandel on Deal or No Deal.
Friday at 8 on E.
Kirk, intervene.
Enjoying my little games, Alex? How come you're not laughing now, Alex?
Because it simply isn't funny.
How many times did I come to you for help? Each time the answer was the same. Too far-fetched, too unrealistic, too expensive.
You're completely mad. You know that?
In the past, you merely called me foolish.
I didn't know you well enough.
You should have funded me and not Kistler. My technologies have made millions. He hasn't made a dime.
This isn't about money.
Oh, it never is when you have it. But no matter. I found others who believed. And now, even the research you've spent millions on will be mine.
Boy, this place sure ruined Disneyland for me.
Gabrielle.
Where is she?
If I may. Here is the location of Strand Industries. The power is supplied by Southwest General within a 150-mile radius. Everything we saw is contingent on...
That's good thinking, Elaine. Sorry, Miss Priva. Get the president of Southwest General on the line and contact the police up there.
Like I didn't expect that.
Good luck, gentlemen. Shoot straight.
Hurry, 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 hurry. Step right up. Step right up. 8 shots for underwater. 8 shots for underwater.
One hell of an imagination.
This guy thinks he's the Joker. I don't like the sound of that.
Steam.
8 shots for underwater.
75 and rising.
One-shot deal.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you are the crack shot.
73 pentathlon, Cambridge.
74, and you're the guy they call...
That's because I use a lot of bullets.
Terrific. Now you tell me.
Now, shoot the blue one.
Why?
Because it's a cool color.
Well, shoot it, damn it! What are you gonna do? Cook us?
This guy's a scientist, right?
So what?
Blue stars are hotter than red ones.
Get to the point, Sinclair.
Strand's trying to confuse us. Surprise, surprise, Mr. Strand.
What the hell are you doing?
Conrad.
I know.
I don't have to remind you that mercury is a conductor of liquid wire. If it hits the fuse box, it will cause a major short circuit.
You know what you just did? You hit the thermometer! The lights went out, the steam stopped!
Good shot. No, I knew you could do it. You hit the good shot. You're very good.
Pentathlon.
Yeah, that's 5 events, isn't it? What are the other 4?
Okay, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
If you'd shut the door, you would have killed me.
Thank God I didn't.
Sinclair, I could have got her killed.
Not now, Stuart.
I know you can hear me, Strand. I've called in the authorities.
Kurt, get the professor. Meet me at the launch pad. We'll be 100 miles away from here by the time they get here, Addington.
And I have something else for you. JJ!
Mr. Addington, I can hear you.
I've had Strand's power shut down temporarily. Can you reach the team?
I can give it a shot.
Some kind of power surge. You did a hell of a job with that fuse box.
Nuh-uh. This is something different. Something different. Door, power's off. Come on!
Come with me. Good shooting, bullets.
Yeah, I only needed 3.
You all right?
I think so. Who are you people?
Friends of Mr. Addington. Let's get out of here.
Come on, Stan, push on. We gotta hurry.
I guess Strand doesn't like to play when he's losing.
Somehow I don't think he's cracked his last joke either.
On Lone Star Cinema, Thursday, Tommy Lee Jones and Wesley Snipes star in U.S. Marshals. On Lone Star Cinema, Thursday.
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, help me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me on.
You can take a child's hand right now. Please call and reach out to a child in desperate need. You can bring hope to a girl like Raina, who sifts through garbage all day just to survive.
Precious Lord, take my hand.
You can help an orphan like a Caesar, whose mother and father died of AIDS.
I'm tired. I'm weak.
You can save the life of a child like Safi, who is 9 years old and weighs only 31 pounds.
Through the storm, through the night.
All it takes is about $1 a day. Call now for the photo and story of a child you can help.
Precious Lord, lead me.
Don't put it off, because every moment matters to the child who's waiting for you. Please call World Vision and sponsor a child today.
And lead me.
Change a life. Change your own.
Introducing Maple Leaf Simply Fresh. It's a revolution in food. Maple Leaf Simply Fresh. Delicious refrigerated entrees ready in 2 minutes. And you can find them near the deli.
I really can't tell you how much I appreciate your giving me this, Mrs. Sinclair. It's...
Well, I would have given it to Peter, but it only arrived this morning. Anyway, I welcomed a chance to come here and finally have the pleasure of meeting you.
Oh, thank you, Angie, and you.
Mr. Addington, the team's on the way up.
Oh, thank you, Miss Previn. Perhaps you and Peter would care to join me for dinner tonight?
Well, that sounds delightful. Thanks.
Claire.
Hello, Peter.
She has just given me the most wonderful volume.
Yes, at a most wonderful price, I'm sure. Claire, let me introduce
I'm so sorry. This is Hector Stone, Mrs. Sinclair.
You can call me Stone.
Peter told me he had new partners.
Well, I've just heard from Kistler. He's as happy as a clam.
Couldn't wait to get back to work.
Yeah, well, the old night owl's going to have to rethink his whole project. He must have missed a decimal point somewhere, poor old devil.
That really bugs me. Strand. We should have got him.
Don't worry. His time will come.
Hello, Mr. Addington. Did you say dinner at 8?
Oh, Claire. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's Gabrielle Germont, Mrs. Sinclair.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Sinclair. I'm Peter's new partner.
Oh, right. Well, perhaps the three of us could have dinner another night.
Well, I look forward to that.
Nice meeting you.
Claire, I'll see you out.
Don't bother. I can see you have both your hands full.
Wasn't something I said.
Science is not a game in which one tries to beat his opponent or to do harm to others. It is a search for truth.